All right. Geek protagonist. And another one. Going through these totes. Like I said, totes are bags. So this one, I'll do at least probably half of this today and maybe another day do the other. By the time this gets posted, you won't even know, or I'll probably won't even remember I did all these in sequential, so it'll be like separated. So whatever. Anyway, let's begin. Remember what I say, people. Reuse your boxes. Great for doing gifts. So, hardcover copy. Thing comes in pretty thick. Dark Knight's Death Metal. I think I actually am collecting in deluxe edition. I think I'm collecting all these, so I have to read them in order, make sure I have them in order, and then I'll review them accordingly. This one's going to have a lot of books, because I've been getting comic books like crazy. I want to get into playing some of my video games, so soon things will be very organized, and I'll be so happy. Here's the second King Kong. I did it in another video. Bought by mistake because eBay did something funky. However, that's going to become someone's gift because I know a couple people that would actually appreciate that. Let's see what it is. That's a 1972 Jeff Bridges King Kong. Very good remake of the original, modernization for the time. The sequel is out of print and funny to get. The movie's storytelling. Now, here's what's interesting. I actually own this movie already, but I think I got it out of region because there's a DVD player, a portable DVD player that I have that doesn't even work. Like the power sucks now. You have to have it plugged in to make it work. Now I did buy a replacement one that you could just bring with you or whatever. And yeah, because I have so many DVDs, it doesn't play Blu-rays or nothing. But I literally, and a lot of times I can bring my movies with me digitally. But just in case I don't feel like it, or sometimes on a plane or something, I want to just have something extra. Like let's say I'm on a plane, I can't use my phone. Well, I could break out the portable DVD player and watch something off of that if I don't want to watch the plane stuff because they always edit it and I don't like that. Fix that there. But this looks like the other one I have, but I think this one's the open region one. Yeah, this is a region 1. You can tell with that. My other one is like a region 2 or 3. But what's very interesting is that this one portable DVD player, it's a really old one, is not region locked. Like I can play any region on it. And I found cords that actually could hook it up to a TV. How crazy is that? Because sometimes, I want the movie right there or whatever. I have an old school streak in me. Not just physical media, but I also I don't mind a DVD. If it's an older film or something, like if it's like, oh, beautiful eye fest, then yeah, I want the Blu-ray. But if it's an older movie, I don't mind. Storytelling is an older movie. I don't mind having it in DVD form. Storytelling is not for the kiddies. I don't even know if I'm ever going to review it. It's just a very interesting movie. And it was interesting enough for me to buy a second one that hopefully I can play on the regular player and not have to break out that portable one all the time because I don't always want to. All right. Got this. I like these little box packages. Aha. So you've probably seen this in the other video already. I know I did because I did this recently. This has over 45 minutes extras. Dragon Ball Broly. Same thing happened with King Kong. It was like this weird thing eBay was doing where it would tell me I didn't have the purchase didn't go through. So then I was like, oh, okay, I guess someone bought it. And I would get the next purchase. I'm like, it did go through. So I ended up buying it twice. But I have enough friends that love this stuff that I'm probably going to end up just giving this to my boy for Christmas. I know he'll love it. I have my copy, he'll have his. And that's what I do sometimes with the accidents. If this accidents or something I bought, I have a double, I turn it into a gift because I know people who would like it and it never fails. Whew. So this is a Goodwill bag because I got tired of opening up thingies. So I bought this for me. Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy was one of my favorite things. You probably see me rant about Star-Lord and the change. I actually was a huge fan of Guardians of the Galaxy. Still am. I just won't buy the new stuff because they made Star-Lord. They did Star-Lord into a SJW multi polyamorous person because he just lived long enough, so he became that. Which I don't like that idea. It's like them saying that it's not a natural choice or something. It's like, well, if you live on this earth, live for a whole bunch of years, you're going to change your sexuality, which is like insensitively garbage. And they did it just to take a shot at Chris Pratt because they're idiots because he didn't do anything. But yeah, I don't like that. That was dumb. It's stupid and it ruined the character, and I don't buy his comics no more. And that is because if you're a person who is gay, for example, that doesn't mean, even if you were curious to try, the other side or whatever, that doesn't mean if you live for like 200 years, you're like, well, now I'm not gay, now I'm open to this. No, you're the person who you are, and I don't like that they did that. There was no rhyme or reason for it outside of we wanted to take a shot at Chris Pratt, and I thought that was ridiculously dumb. So Elf, Christmas movie I never owned. Heroes season 4. I think that's the one for my boy. I think I already own season 4. Yeah, I know. I don't care. I actually loved Heroes season 4, so deal with it. The Secret, which I always wanted to read this book because I've heard some people say very good things about it, that the book actually really is inspiring. And I have a few self-help books here and there. I want to give this to my mom. Left Behind. I know the story. I've seen the old movie. I like the old movie. Nicolas Cage did one. I haven't finished it. It was kind of a little boring in the beginning, but I have to finish it before I get my full assessment. But the old one was pretty cool. But I think my mom would like that. Punisher Warzone. I didn't care to get this on DVD or not. I just want to have all the Punisher films. And I am going to get the Punisher Netflix and Blu-ray or 4K. I do have the Punisher with Thomas Jane because that was an excellent, excellent movie, one of the best. And I have the unrated one with the animated military opening. I still need to get the Dolph Lundgren, but now I have Punisher Warzone. Now, Punisher Warzone is it's an older one. It feels like it was like a sequel, but then it also feels like it wasn't. Like it's like Frank Castle older. The movie has a very nonsensical approach, but I thought the villains were handled very well. But for some reason, in the end, the movie's fun to watch if you just want to watch dumb violence. When Harry Met Sally special edition, it was there. It's great. Billy Crystal is, in my opinion, to this day, even though people respect him, one of the most underrated comedians ever. The man is a wonderful storyteller, great at telling his story. And When Harry Met Sally was a very interesting romantic comedy. It's kind of like Rambunctious, has one of the most famous scenes in movie history with her simulating the orgasm, and then the person's like, I'll have what she's having, and it's been done because it's like a crazy scene. Robin Williams, Tear Comes to My Eye, Popeye. I was so dumbfounded when I found this. I loved this movie as a kid. I thought Robin Williams did an amazing job. I wish we would have gotten more. Everyone, it was just such a good movie. Robin Williams, just as usual, just brought it. Now, I love this show. I was surprised it was there. I mean, I may end up owning more, but this is the show that introduced me and probably most people to him. Sam Beckett Sam Beckett has a date with Destiny, where he'll end up next. Quantum Leap. Such a cool show. Such an amazing concept. So cool. And I was like, oh my God, it's the first season. I don't know how many seasons the show actually had, but I've watched them, and I remember The Leap Home. And one of the coolest episodes, and I do apologize for story spoilers, that I ever loved, was he actually took a leap home, but he was in his teenage self. And he actually had to do something as a teenager. And it was so crazy because he swore he was home, and then he was like, oh, I had to fix this. Quantum Leap is an excellent, excellent show. Scott Bakula shares a bit of trivia. I have to see how many seasons this is because I will actually eventually own this show. If you've never watched Quantum Leap, it's about a guy who ends up messing with a time thing. He jumps through time and he jumps into different people's body and has to live different lives, and he sees himself in the mirror as who he is. It's just incredible show. Incredible show. I really do need to see how many seasons. I've never did it. Formula 51, Meatloaf as the Lizard. Now, this is also called, I've seen it out there called 51st State. Which I don't know why they call it that. It has nothing to do with that. It doesn't make sense. Formula 51 is a really cool Samuel L. Jackson movie. I actually saw it in theaters. It's a very, very, very fun movie, especially when you do all the stuff. But it was very, very weird that they call it 51st State. Now, I have 8 horror classics. One with Christopher Walken. It has Dracula 2000, The Prophecy, Subspecies, Reflecting Skin, Castle Freak. Immortality is one of Jude Law's early movies. From Dusk Till Dawn, I already own it. And The Faculty. I don't remember if I have The Faculty in single form, so I know I don't have Subspecies. It's a vampire flick back in the day from the 90s. There's like several of them. It's a weird, disgusting vampire movie, but it's cool. Dracula 2000, I think I do own that actually. So I bought this. I mean, it was super cheap, and out of all of them, I at least don't have Castle Freak is interesting too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I made out of these. Wait, 1, 2. No, I don't. I do have Dracula 2000. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So out of the 8 movies, I have 6, and it was super cheap. So, not really that big of a deal. So this is the Scott Snyder, Tony Daniel, Nocturna. Now what I'm understanding is that with the Kickstarter, this is more of what they were planning on doing. I thought it was the book itself, but now they're saying it's not, and you got to go get the book to get the actual story. Like, this is alternate stuff. It's kind of like the beginning stages and like the script and stuff. I don't even know if this is in color. I think this is the black and white one. And it's a way to get people to buy the book twice, which, I mean, it's a good business move, but it's also a little bit shady, in the sense that if I kickstarted it, why not just give me the book or give me the option to get both? However, it does do a lot. It tells you script, which is getting a Scott Snyder script is just good. And it shows you some other stuff, alternate ideas and things that may not be available to the public. So it's not full shady. It's just to me, it's a little underhanded. Like, why would you sell the book and do this because you're trying to get double money? So if I'll read this, and if I'm very, very interested, which I probably will be, I'll probably end up just getting the actual collecting trade of it. And like I said, I'm not saying they did anything wrong. I'm just not a fan of that tactic. It's not like they did anything wrong. It's my personal opinion about it. I'm not knocking them, though, for getting double your money. I mean, hey, double your money, double your money. This is Spider-Man Bloodline with Jj Abrams. Jj Abrams' son wrote it. It kind of came and went, but I seen some things I liked about it. And I liked enough about it that it actually made me curious to read it. And, I mean, the art looks really good. It's supposed to be about Spider-Man's son, not Benji, though, from the House of M one, even though I do have that one. But apparently this is supposed to be interesting and actually really good. So, well, some people said it was good. Other people said it was bad. So it was enough that I was like, I'll read it. I was able to get it for a good price. There we go. And you know what? I think I'm going to end that there. I got more in here, but that second video will take it right out. So we're good. So let's do recap. First, I need to find a bag. All right. We got Popeye. Formula 51. 6 out of 8 movies. Not too bad for the cheap price I got it for. Dracula, Prophecy, Subspecies, Reflection Skin, Castle Freak, Immortality, From Dusk Till Dawn, Faculty. Faculty's a really cool movie too. We got Quantum Leap Season 1. I lucked out with that. They sometimes have seasons in there. And it was actually normal price. It wasn't like their seasonal price. When Harry Met Sally, great romantic comedy, very realistic, different than your typical ones of that time. The Punisher Warzone, super violent film. Just want to have some fun. You watch the movie. I thought the people who played the villains, though, was Jigsaw and stuff, they killed it. Like, they really killed it. Uh, Season 4 Heroes, don't care what you say. I think I have it, so that might be from my peoples. Let's put that down there. Nocturna, like I said too, I'm not a big fan of the tactic, but I can't hate the game. Yeah, don't hate the player, hate the game, and I can't hate either one. Scott Snyder's an excellent writer, and I heard he was big on horror, and I've actually never read anything outside of his that I remember outside of his DC stuff. So, well, I read a little bit of American Vampire. Guardians of the Galaxy, this is for me. When I have my office, this lunch thing is going to go there. Uh, it's empty if you're wondering, but I'll probably put, some cool stuff in there. Maybe whatever it is, it's going to be sitting up like this. And this is raised, so really, 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 really like that. I know I got another bag sitting here. I'll use the envelope. We got Left Behind. Secret. Very curious about that. Elf. Another Christmas movie. Funny enough, I wasn't the biggest fan of that movie when it first came out. It actually grew on me. Spider-Man Bloodline. Curious story. Looked very original. I seen some people cover it. It didn't seem too bad, honestly. And, of course, Death Metal. And I think that's it. Wait, no. Storytelling. Actually, we'll put Elf in there with that. And like I said, the other King Kong, 1978 remake, excellent movie, but I already bought it, so I'll get it. And I think there's a Dragon Ball in here somewhere. Yeah. Like I said, Dragon Ball, the movie with Broly, great film, really cool to watch. I'll be giving that one to my peoples too at some time of a gift because I know he didn't buy it. So this Geek Protagonist, you stay safe, you stay healthy, you stay real, and I'll see you.